Hey Internet, Gaeri Summer here. Okay, let me ask you something. Alright? Are you envious of someone or something? Does somebody have a skill or ability that you'd like to have? And I'm not talking about stuff like being able to fly or turning invisible or things like that, but more like this person can juggle or speak 5 languages or whatever. Because I've got something like that. And for me, it's peeing, standing up when others are present, right? Okay, now let me elaborate. Okay, first of all, you know that, some people, they can fall asleep right then and there, go to bed, boom, they're out like a light. Me, I lie down and still think about stuff, and I'm still, kind of edgy. It takes me about an hour to get to sleep. Some people can, some people can't, So, just today, I was at work and I went to go pee. There was no one in sight, so I took a urinal. Now, there's only 2 urinals at the work bathroom. And so I was standing there and just, this may just only be for the guys, but who knows? Maybe there's similar issue with the girls. Bear with me here. So I'm standing there. And I've just, opened my fly and pulled him out when the door goes open, and then this huge guy from Solar Thermal comes and stands right next to me. Now, some guys don't mind, and they just pee away. Me, I can't. I get stage fright. I can't unclench. And what makes things worse is he looks to the right, looks at me, smiles, and says, "Hello," which is friendly enough, I guess, but I don't know. I think it's a Hamburg thing, but in the Rhineland, men don't talk in the restroom. You just basically ignore each other. It's like you're in a bus, right? You ignore other people on the bus. You don't talk to people. They're part of the background graphics. So, and that makes me really nervous. Now I can't declench it. I don't have a chance. As long as that guy's there, I can't pee. So what are you going to do now? I can't basically zip up and then take one of the stalls. That'd just be horribly impolite. I can't just zip up and leave, because that would be the same thing. All I can do is whistle and just pretend that I am in the middle of preparation, and then wait for him to leave. That's all I can do. It's one of those horrible situations that you wish, you could pee and you didn't have stage fright. So anyway, the guy leaves, he's friendly enough, and just as he leaves, and there's sort of like a point of no return when you kind of have unclenched up to that point, then you can pee, and there could be an audience and a huge crowd around you, you'd still pee. So, once you come across this turning point, then I'm fine. Okay, so I'm like right before the point, right? He's left. I'm just this close to the point when suddenly the door opens up, and again a guy next to me, I think this time from order processing, stands next to me, says hello again. That's so horrible. But in that sense, he was there relatively new, and I was already standing there. I just zipped up and pretended that I was gone. I pressed the flush button and pretended I just finished up, washed my hands, left the restroom, and went into another restroom and took the stall. Yeah, just one of those things. I wish I could. There's, for other things, there's courses to juggle. You can take Berlitz classes, for foreign languages. Where do they have a class that teaches you how to pee in front of others? That's what I'd like to know. Yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to share any experience of the sort or similar, please let me know, so I won't be the only one who has, I wouldn't call it a disability, but who's envious of some basic skills that others have. Okay, take care, have a good evening. Night.